The last game at Goodison Stadium left a bitter taste that goes far beyond the lopsided score. Between misguided decisions, individual errors, and a below-par collective performance, one detail stood out even more, and it wasn't wearing blue. A striker shone brightly in front of the Everton fans, scoring a spectacular goal that could have been easily avoided. This is because he was very close to wearing the club's shirt in the last transfer window. And now, frustration runs deep at Goodison Park. He slipped away and made sure to show exactly what they're missing. The name that hurt the most to hear echoing in the stadium was Nick Woltemade. The Newcastle striker scored a brilliant goal with a subtle touch over Jordan Pickford, opening a wound that will be difficult to heal. The goal put Newcastle 3-0 up in the first half and highlighted the brutal difference in quality in the attacking sector. To make matters worse, Woltemade was described by the Athletic journalist Patrick Boyland as the best striker to have played at Goodison this season. And Everton could have signed him months ago. According to the English press, David Moyes and his coaching staff closely observed Woltemade during the summer. The striker was on their priority list and was intensely monitored, but at the decisive moment Everton opted to follow another path and invest in a different type of striker. Meanwhile, the young German has already scored 7 goals in 17 games for Newcastle, 5 of them in the Premier League alone, almost half of the total goals of Moyes' entire team. It's impossible not to imagine what the season would have been like with him in the squad. The most painful contrast for the fans involves the choice made instead of the German. Without Woltemade, Everton decided to bet on Thierno Barry, signed from Villarreal. So far, the French striker simply hasn't worked. Barry is the Premier League player with the most shots off target, 11 shots and none on goal, while statistics indicate that he should have scored at least 1.6 goals by now. Frustration grows with each match, and the demand for a decisive number 9 becomes unsustainable. It's not the first time Everton has come close to signing a striker who explodes onto the scene at another club. Erling Haaland was on their radar when he was still a promising player, and Victor Gyökeres was also considered before shining for Sporting. But Woltemade's pain is special because it happened right before his eyes, at home, and with the most painful scoreline possible. If Everton had managed to close the deal, today they might be fighting for a place in European competitions, instead of trying to escape yet another crisis.